Tom's father often sent him to bed without supper. "If you can't bring money into the house, then you get nothing to eat," Mr. Canty said. On those nights, Tom's mother would sneak him food, a tiny scrap or morsel that she had saved from her own meal. Everyone felt hungry in the Canty household. There was never enough food to go around. Yet, despite his many hardships, young Tom was happy with his life. It was the same as that of all of his friends. He didn't know there was any other way to live. One day, an old priest named Father Andrew moved into the building. He did not have a parish of his own anymore, so he lived among the poor. The priest often took time out of his day to teach the Canty children how to read and write. Mr. Canty thought that spending time with books meant less time begging in the streets, so the children had to learn in secret. Tom was a very interested student. He loved the world of books and reading. The old priest even taught him a few words of Latin. Tom began to spend more and more time in his school. The priest told him tales of knights and giants, fairies, enchanted castles, kings, and princes. Soon Tom's head was full of these stories. He lay awake at night and let his imagination run away with them. He tried to forget all about the straw mat he lay on and his empty belly. Instead, he thought about life inside the castle walls. Over time, Tom developed one very strong wish. He wanted to see a real, live prince. As Tom read more about the elegant lives of kings and princes, he began to notice how shabby his own clothes were. He came to realize that not everyone went to bed hungry each night. There were some people who did not have to beg on the streets for small scraps of food. He still played with his friends and enjoyed himself, but something had changed. While he used to enjoy playing in the mud and water of the River Thames, Tom now used this time to wash and clean himself. He was slowly trying to change. He wanted to be more like the people in the stories Father Andrew told him. When he was alone with his friends, Tom organized a royal court and appointed himself prince. He told everyone how they should act and what they should do. His friends enjoyed the game, so they played along. No one realized that Tom considered their play to be more than that. He was practicing for the day when he might actually be at court. Despite these fun moments, Tom still spent the better part of his day in rags, begging on the streets. He still went home each night, knowing that his father and grandmother might take their anger out on him. He still had to wait for his mother to sneak food to him late at night. Through all of this, his desire to see a real prince grew stronger. One January day, Tom walked through the streets, sad and barefoot. There was a cold rain, and Tom did not have a coat or umbrella. He looked into shop windows at sandwiches, soup, and pudding. He wished desperately for one of those sandwiches. Would it not be wonderful if he could sit in one of the shops and enjoy a nice, warm dinner? Oh, poor Tom felt quite sad that day. He went home that night, wet and cold, and went directly to bed. All night his dreams were about palaces and princes and huge dinners. He dreamed that he was the prince and everything belonged to him. When he woke up in the morning and saw the poverty and dirt around him, Tom felt even sadder. He lay on his straw mat and cried. Chapter 2. Two Worlds Collide. Tom got up from his straw mat. He was hungry and in a daze. He left his home without a word and started walking down the street. Tom was lost in his thoughts. It was quite some time later that he realized how far he had wandered. He had never been so far from home before.